The answer is, under the United Independent Compensatory Way, if you choose to do so. If you think that you have reasons not to do so, you don't do so and have your reasons ready. And that's it. Now, those who think that it would be correct to participate in that and think that that would be of some constructive benefit, then they will do so. I know that that's the way I will handle it when I'm given it. I will look into what I consider to be the constructive results. Mm-hmm. Always look for the constructive results.
Yes, sir.
And the non-constructive results of doing it or not doing it. And whatever's the most constructive course to take, that I will do, if I believe that that's the constructive course to take. But since I am not presented with that right at the moment, and I don't know what all of the details are, just like any other contract, I look into the details of the contract and ask, is this going to be constructive or non-constructive? That's how you approach everything. Is it going to be constructive or is it going to be non-constructive? And if it's going to be constructive, how is it going to be constructive? For you or for someone else who is in need of help? And if it's going to be non-constructive, how is it going to be non-constructive? And you go the constructive route. That's the compensatory way. Always choose to do the most constructive thing in every situation. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's all black people have to do all over the world anytime if we want to solve any kind of problem. Figure out what's the most constructive thing that can possibly be done by anybody, and then try to do that constructive thing. The most constructive, because everything is divided into constructive, non-constructive. And some things are more constructive than others. So try to find out the ultimate in that which is constructive in every situation. And that's it. That's the whole code. That's the whole compensatory way. That's the whole way of solving problems throughout the world, 24/7. Applies to everybody. The procedure for solving problems is always ask questions, even asking questions of yourself, and coming up with what? Correct answers. Because an incorrect answer to a question is not an answer to the question. So all you have to do the whole time you're on the planet is just ask questions about everything that comes up and get the correct answer, and all problems are solved through that process. There is, unless somebody can show me differently, there is no other procedure for problem solving. Problems are solved through the process of questions and answers. The problem is, in many instances, is that people do not ask enough questions, because there's an answer to every question. Okay. Even if the initial answer is, I don't know, which means what? That's an incentive to find out. That's the correct answer. If you don't know the answer to the question is, at that point, is I don't know. But now you have to get busy finding out what the answer to that question is.
Yes, sir.
If it's an essential answer to doing the most constructive thing. You will know when you see the constructive result.
Okay.
See, like this census we're talking about. See, you that's a question that you put forth. What's going to be the result of this census?
Okay.
Why are you giving me this paper to fill out? In order to come up with information that will do what?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And when you do whatever it is you're going to do with this piece of paper I'm going to give you, is it going to be constructive or non-constructive for me or for someone who is in need of constructive help? And ask for a yes or no answer. That's getting right to the jugular. Please, sir or ma'am, give me an answer of yes or no. Is it going to be constructive or non-constructive? And explain, if it's going to be constructive how.